let the water do most of the work. Watch this. I'm going to enjoy this, folks. On my back, ears are under, relaxing, letting the water support me. Look at my hands. I'm just waving goodbye to my feet right now. Yet I'm still moving. I'm going to add my feet a little bit. I'm going to add some kicking a little bit, flipping the water. Look at this. I'm off to the races. Folks, that is so simple, letting the water do the work. Now, what's an example of not letting the water do the work for me? Well, I'm going to be fighting the water. Watch this. As I'm fighting, head out of the water, I'm trying to, look at this. As hard as I'm working, I wasn't nearly going as fast as I was when I was relaxed on top of that water. Nice and low right there with the ears under and stretched out across the water. Folks, that's a huge difference. I teach a great Learn to Swim course online. You might be kicking too much. If you're kicking too much, you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard, you're getting too tired. Getting too tired, you're not going to enjoy this sport or this activity. What do I mean by that? I'm going to swim a little bit, and I'm going to overkick a little bit. Watch. Now, could I do that for a long time? No. However, I could do this for a long time. Watch the difference. Watch my feet and legs. What a difference. And I could do that for a long time. Folks, that's one simple change to make. Overkicking to hardly kicking. So much more enjoyable. I teach a great Learn to Swim course online. Your head position in the water changes everything. If I'm on my back, let's just say, my ears are under, majority of my head's in the water. Pretty easy, right? Head too high. What just happened? What just happened? My hands have to work. My legs have to work. Lay back down. Ease it up. Same thing with freestyle. If my head's nice and low, the legs stay up. My head comes too high. Watch the difference. Look where my legs are. They're dragging near the bottom of the pool, just from head position. Folks, every action has equal opposite reaction, right? Same thing in swimming. I teach a great Learn to Swim course online. The more body parts out of the water, the harder you're going to have to work to stay afloat. Let's use backstroke for an example. And it's not just the number of body parts, how long are those body parts out of the water? Watch this. When I do a backstroke stroke, watch how slow I'll make my arm come out of the water for the recovery. This part of backstroke is known as the recovery, right? Watch this. If I do a slow recovery, watch where my body goes. I just sunk until my arm got back in the water. I'll do it again. Now, the same thing can be said for freestyle. If I take too long with my arm coming out of the water, what's happening? Gravity works against you. Folks, that's a great little lesson right there. I teach a great Learn to Swim course online. Others do lessons. I teach swimming. Have yourselves a great day.